I mean, with regard to Wirtz, kind of like, if you couldn't start him in this game, when could you? And I certainly felt that about Man United, to be honest with you. I don't want to keep going back to that. But, you know...
The state of their midfield.
And at home.
Yeah.
When you know that they're going to be more of a difficult thing to break down, so who's going to have the guile? So, yeah, this would be... I'd be amazed if those three don't start, and I'd really love to hear the reason why if they don't. Because these are boss players who will click. There's no doubt in my mind. We've seen from all of them, even in Liverpool's share tricks and out of varying degrees, that they're good players. You just need to run of games and a bit of confidence and a bit of luck like everyone else.
Yeah, and I just really hope they get that today, because with Wirtz in particular, I feel like when he starts, he won't stop. And everyone says that, Jurgen Klopp did the interview with Stephen Bartlett on Monday, which I've not watched the full thing yet. It's 2.5 hours. I need to find the time, but I've seen the bits from it. And he again was talking about Florian Wirtz and said, anyone writing him off now, you're just setting yourself up to make yourself look stupid, because he's that good. He's a fantastic player. And I just feel with Florian Wirtz, he just needs that one game. He just needs that one game where it all clicks for him. He gets a goal or an assist, or just lights the place up, and then everyone's like, yeah. And for him as well, he's like, this is how I function in this team. This is how I flourish, not just function, but flourish in this team. And suddenly his teammates, start to go, we need to get him the ball. We need to get him the ball. And it could be tonight. It's set up for him to be tonight. There's no better night than tonight.
Completely. And I think he's a victim, like all teams would be and all new players would be, is the fact that when you've got a few of them, it's the cohesion of the unit. So if we made one signing all summer and it was the same team as last season, apart from Florian, I think he'd have settled quicker. But there's uncertainty at fullback, and that's going to have uncertainty in the midfield, and there's a bit of uncertainty up front. And so I'm not surprised that he's not quite showing his best. But having said that, I don't want to make too many excuses. He's a boss player, and he's got boss players around him, so the onus is on him. The only thing I want from him is just to be confident in himself and just play as well as he can, because it will come. Anything else will be, I know it's probably not a word, but I always say overanalyzation is a sin, because it costs you yourself. It's not the opposition costing you, it's you costing you. So as long as you just keep believing in themselves, and the ultimate believer of Jurgen reinforcing that. I hope someone's played him that clip. Yeah, he should be playing tomorrow. Tonight, and he should be ripping it up. I've got every confidence it'll happen. Everyone wanted him. Everyone wanted to sign him.
Yeah, I know. I've got every confidence as well, and I'm pleased to play it again so quickly. I'm pleased we've got this. If we weren't in Europe, we'd be sitting around waiting for the next league game. Suddenly Brentford in your head becomes much more difficult. But we don't even have to think about that at the moment. You ever say, watch Brentford against West Ham the other night, they look really good. They look dangerous. They caused Man United problems, and they've just beaten us. So there's not worse when you've lost having to wait for that game. I'd always rather be in Europe. The seasons when we're not in Europe, I feel like something's wrong. The city's less exciting, there's less people coming. But also, I love seeing the people having the adventures. We've not gone to Frankfurt, we're sat here, but I saw a video before online of people in a pub with nice German beer singing the Alexis McAllister song, and I thought, good on yous, you know what I mean? Yeah. The best way to get over the bad results is to get back on the hill and go and watch the next one.
Oh yeah, I mean, pick the young Bray over there. One of my old mates have been everywhere in Europe with his lads over there. There's the picture of all these young faces. They all look about 12. They're all having a great time. I'm sure they're probably stinking hungover at the moment. And, good on them. It's so exciting following Liverpool like that. Yeah, Liverpool belong in Europe. And going back to it about having a game, I'm sure players would rather play twice a week and have less training. Keeps you ticking over. So, while we have had players who haven't been up to speed pre-season, who need a run of games, here's an opportunity at the highest level in the Premier League and in the Champions League to get a lot of minutes. And with the substitute situation and how many you can make, which I think is obscene, quite frankly, I still think it's too many subs to allow, but we're bound by the same rules and laws as everybody else. This is a wonderful opportunity for Liverpool to just go there. Okay, Liverpool are expected to win. It's expected to be a bit difficult, and they're expected to win. So just go there and do it, and then feel good about yourself. And Brentford will be a great atmosphere on Saturday night, but just start believing in yourself and just know that extra game and that extra win and that extra confidence is now we're back, and build that confidence and show everybody who we are. So yeah, having them games is much better than sulking all week, and then you roll into Brentford and it's lively.
Yeah.
And if they get something, they can be dangerous. So it's turn it round and start believing back in yourself, And it doesn't matter who you are. It's not often we've seen it, but there are periods of time when different Liverpool managers have suffered a succession of defeats, and it starts to eat in. And being unlucky, you just seem to become even more unlucky all the time, don't you? So,
Yeah.
a great opportunity for us.